look forward to it.
And that was Ronnie's 668th competitive century.
That's poor, isn't it? Very, very poor.
Absolutely frightening how good these two guys are at break building. Obviously, Judd may never get to the heights of O'Sullivan in the break building department.
Thank you, frame
but boy,
three.
he's got the
Judd
potting ability and a will to win like O'Sullivan has. Once again, an excellent break off, covered the loose red. A matter of fact, at first glance, unless you get the reds to the right of the pink, can't get back into the balk end of the table. Excellent safety shot. Have to just swing it round the pink a little bit there, play with a lot of side, and boy, that is one of the best safety shots of the tournament so far. A lot of left-hand side just to just make sure he missed the pink. Play perfection. The same shot is still on for Judd. He can hit the red two up from the black very, very thin and get back into balk. Whether he'll play it or not remains to be seen. He's not playing it, he's just rolling up into the pack. That's unusual. Will do though. It's a containing safety shot. Didn't fancy getting back into balk.
He's just having a good look, because the one thing he won't want to do in playing this safety is give Judd Trump any chance of playing these two reds. Lead at the corner pocket. As you can see, a little locator. Ronnie was lucky there. He's just pushed the red over, which has blocked a path, and if the red hadn't gone there, this would have been a nice easy chance for Judd Trump. I think he might be having to go at this one to the right corner. I think sometimes, Willie, as attacking as you want to be, that there's got to be a time and a place, and maybe he's been very fortunate, to say the least, that he's got away with that one again, and he's split the reds everywhere, but sometimes pushes the boat out maybe a little bit too far.
Well, it's hard to criticise him, isn't it? Because, I mean, he just popped a vast majority of the ones he goes for, but that looked reckless. And the thing is, when you play a shot like that, if you don't get it, you've got to expect to possibly lose the frame from it. And what you don't expect is to get a good kiss like that and leave Ronnie precious little on. And the safety's not good because he can't go with the balk because of those two reds at the top end. So he's been very fortunate there. Not too sure they can pop this outside red into the middle. He can get through to the red, but I'm not too sure whether he can pot it. If it does pot, he could play it up and down. And oh, has he found a double that can pot it here? No, just played the cut. But played it in such a way, look where the cue ball is, he's played it in such a way, he's made it into a shot to think, okay, he might knock this long one in, but that's what you've got to do when you play a risky pot. Try and get the cue ball in a position where you're not leaving too much. Not too much for some players, but obviously Judd Trump, you never know.
Yes, and if one of that bottom red of them two that we had our little green locator up a couple of shots ago goes into the corner pocket, we might see Judd Trump having a little go at this. You can see he goes, it's just whether he can get through the pot angle. He's having a good look at it. Looks like he's going to have another go. Yes, and the black headed in, which made it a big pocket, so Ronnie, you'd have to say, was a little bit fortunate there with that. That first long lash, we'll say, that young Judd had, all of a sudden has put him in a great position. It was a good pot.
It's once again a little fortunate, because if the black wasn't where it was, it wouldn't have gone in. It would have jawed, but the black helped it in. Once again, where the balls are, it's a very, very good opportunity to win a frame at one visit.
4.
Well, phone the police.
Trump 4.
Phone the police. How's he missed that one? Couldn't see that coming.
One. Eight.
So Ronnie could play this red now. Just play that ball, count the red just above it, be nicely on the pink in the middle, which he's done.
9.
So all of a sudden, this was unexpected chance.
Yeah, the way the match has gone, obviously, Judd's had the run of the ball, and he could face himself being 2-1 behind in a few moments. But Ronnie will be very, very pleased should he win this frame at this visit.
15.
He hasn't really had any run of the ball, and he's just had to rely on Judd missing that easy red he missed in the middle pocket.
16.
Those little cannons they play, just to slow the cue ball down, that's all, just to make sure the cue ball's not running wild.
23.
Little cannon just to slow the cue ball down. There's plenty of reds he could have got on, but he just knows that he can hit it quite hard, the white, and just as long as he gets the kit, it's perfect.
24. $31. $32.
This is one of the situations where you definitely play 2 reds just to make sure you can underhit or over it, so probably screwing down 1 or 2 cushions, just played off 1. He's playing for choice of reds there. If he underhits it, he's on the one in the left-hand corner. If he overhits it, he passes that red. He's on the 2 in the corner.
39.
What you've got to do when you break build. There's even one in the middle as well, so 4 reds could have put on from that shot.
40.
Yes, and the only awkward part of the shot was that our pink was so close to the blue, he's had to go down for a bull colour, but played it a little bit of pace into the middle pocket. See, go back down for the black now if he's got a nice little angle.
43.
Much easier to judge when you're coming off this top cushion. In the club, they'd be just playing to just drop onto that black. Ronnie's played it the right way. And as Willie just said, another nice little cannon. By making the cannon, he's left himself on 3 reds again.
51.
A little glance at the scoreboard. He doesn't want to be careless here and not get the desired 2 reds and 2 colours he needs to make the frame safe.
52.
In fairness, that is a little bit careless because he's left himself hampered. And that's very poor to leave that shot. But no problem, good recovery.
$59. $60.
There should be a sign outside this Newport Centre, you know, stand by two geniuses at work, because what we've seen so far is absolutely first class.
67.
And to watch these two players live, obviously a lot of the people in here watch these two great players on television, but to watch them live you just get to see how they manoeuvre the cue ball round and how they time the ball. They're both doing at their very, very best at the moment.
75. 76.
Well, it's going to be very difficult to make a century where the balls are, but in some ways this has been the best break of the match so far. He's had to work for this break.
82. That's right.
Referee Paul Colley just asking whether this rest's okay. Can Ronnie reach it without getting the long rest out? And he can. Perfectly leaving an angle on the
83.
brown to be able to nudge the red off the cushion. This is one of those where you'd like to catch cushion first and hit the red half ball, but let's just see the way he plays it. Well, he's just flicked it on. The only reason that can go too far when playing it direct, that's why the light to hit cushion first. I think it still
87.
cuts. Does still cut. Well,
88.
if he pots the next red, he deserves a prize, because this is tough. Well, we looked for all, we were going to get 3 centuries on the trot, but the standard continues. Ronnie O'Sullivan, in some ways, would be quite surprised to be 2-1 in front.
Well, we've seen there that Judd Trump is human. Maybe he does have a few nerves, Dominic. I mean, uncharacteristic misses there, letting Ronnie in.
Yeah, you can't keep potting balls like Judd Trump does all the time, and he did miss a couple in that frame there and allowed Ronnie an opportunity, and Ronnie punished Judd Trump, and that's what Ronnie needed to do. He's now got Judd under a little bit of pressure. He's 2-1 ahead. OK, it's best of 9 now, not best of 7, but, you know, Judd really does need to win this frame. There aren't many players that can be 3-1 down to Ronnie O'Sullivan and still win.
Well, I think we can see now the miss, Judd Trump's miss into the middle pocket, and this is one that gave Ronnie his chance.
Yeah, a bit of a surprising miss. He undercut it. Normally you overcut these if you miss them. Maybe he just got hold of the cue ball too much there. Surprising miss, just didn't time it as well, but he went for a very, very reckless long red earlier in that frame and somehow got away with it, left Ronnie somewhere near the jaws of this bottom left-hand pocket. You know, Judd does rely on a good run of the ball so often because he's such an attacking player, and you can't keep potting the balls all the time. But, you know, it's the hardest thing to do when the pressure's on, and the pressure's on now.
So Judd really going